The vertical dimension of a garden is the most consistently wasted resource in home food production. Most gardeners think in horizontal terms: square footage, row spacing, bed width, and leave the cubic volume above their growing space entirely unoccupied. A food wall changes that calculation completely. A single 8-foot run of trellis netting, properly planted and managed, produces more food per square foot of ground space than virtually any horizontal bed configuration, because it uses the dimension that sunlight travels through rather than competing for the surface that every plant is trying to occupy simultaneously. The 11 climbing vegetables that make a genuinely productive food wall are not the ones most gardeners default to. Cucumbers and pole beans are the standard recommendations, and both belong on this list, but the productive vertical garden goes significantly further, into varieties and species that most gardeners have never considered growing vertically and that produce yields per unit of trellis space that justify the minor additional infrastructure required to support them. Malabar spinach is the first and arguably the most productive entry on this list for climates with warm summers. It is not botanically a spinach, it is a tropical vine in the Basilaceae family, but it produces thick, glossy, mildly mucilaginous leaves with a flavor profile somewhere between spinach and chard, and it climbs aggressively in heat that destroys true spinach within days. A single Malabar spinach plant on a 6-foot trellis run produces continuously from July through frost in most temperate climates, replacing the multiple successions of true spinach that heat-stressed gardeners plant and lose through a summer. It tolerates high temperatures and high humidity. Bitter melon, Mamortica charantia, climbs vigorously, produces fruit prolifically, and is one of the most nutritionally dense vegetables available to a home gardener, with documented effects on blood glucose management that have made it a subject of serious pharmaceutical research. It requires a warmer growing season than most temperate climates provide naturally, which makes it a candidate for season extension through black plastic mulch or row cover, but in zone 7 and above it grows as readily as cucumber and produces fruit from midsummer through first frost. The flavor is an acquired taste, but the productivity per trellis foot and the nutritional density per calorie consumed are difficult to match with any other climbing crop. Hyacinth bean, Lablab purpureus, produces climbing vines that reach 12 feet in a single season, covered with purple flowers that are genuinely ornamental, followed by deep purple seed pods that are edible when young and dry as a bean when allowed to mature fully. It fixes atmospheric nitrogen through root symbiosis, which means it improves the soil it grows in while feeding you from above. The purple coloration of the pods contains anthocyanins, the same antioxidant pigments that give blueberries and purple cabbage their nutritional value, at concentrations that make hyacinth bean one of the more compelling functional foods available to a home grower. Chayote, Sycamore edule, is a perennial climbing squash in frost-free climates and a vigorous annual in temperate ones. A single chayote vine can cover a 20-foot trellis run in a season and produce 60 to 80 fruits from that single vine, a yield per plant that no horizontal squash planting can approach because the vertical structure allows unlimited canopy expansion without shading neighboring crops. The flesh is mild, versatile, and nutritionally similar to summer squash. The young shoots and leaves are edible. The starchy root develops into an edible tuber in the second year in climates where the plant winters over. Wing bean, Psophocarpus tetragonalibus, produces an entirely edible plant. The pods have 4 longitudinal wings running their length, distinctive in appearance and fully edible at every stage from immature pod through dry bean. The leaves are edible as greens. The flowers are edible as a salad garnish. The roots develop into protein-rich tubers. The seeds contain up to 36% protein by dry weight, higher than soybean, making wing bean one of the most nutritionally complete single-plant food sources available in any climate that supports it, which includes anything with a warm season of at least 4 months. None of this productive potential is accessible without the infrastructure that supports these vines at the scale they want to grow. Atica trellis netting, 6.5 by 350 feet, heavy-duty polyester, 6-inch mesh on a roll, gives you the continuous vertical support surface that climbing vegetables need across their full growth potential, not just the first 2 feet before they run out of trellis to climb. The 350-foot roll is not excess. A productive food wall system uses continuous netting across the full run of your support structure, and the 6-inch mesh spacing allows hand access for harvest without the netting getting in the way of the fruit. The link is in the description. Vertical systems dry out faster than horizontal beds, and this is not a trivial problem. It is the primary management challenge that turns enthusiastic food wall gardeners into frustrated ones within their first season. The root zone of a climbing plant is doing enormous work supporting a canopy that can be 10 times larger than the root zone area, and that root zone needs consistent moisture at depths that surface watering cannot reliably provide. The Mix C 230-foot drip irrigation kit, 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch tubing, quick connect fittings, adjustable nozzles and sprinklers, solves the food wall moisture problem by delivering water directly to the root zone of each plant on a schedule that your surface watering cannot match for consistency. Once the drip system is installed, the food wall becomes nearly self-managing through the growing season. Without it, you are spending more time hand watering a vertical system than you would spend maintaining 3 conventional beds of the same crop area. The link is in the description. Subscribe to Garden Guru. The product links are in the description. See you in the next one.